just looking at some of the news today and just some of my social media feed. And I follow Will Smith. Will Smith, that's one of my people that I follow. I think he's pretty smart. But I'm just looking at Will Smith right now. He's doing some real shaky stuff, some unnerving type behavior coming out of Will Smith now. More unusual than his unusual. Will Smith is acting more unusual. He looks depressed. He's fat. Damn. His brother ain't in the gym. He ain't taking care of, he ain't doing nothing. He running around. He got these little weird videos, like cartoon type thing, where he wearing these dresses all the time. He's always wearing these little dresses. And the news about his daughter, all this old polyamorous crap. Daughter's a freak. Her mama's his wife's a freak, weirdo. And Jada, she's like the man. And that kind of leads me to think, like, the natural balance. You gotta realize, like, guys, like, the male and the female, we are not complete by ourselves. We are, we respond to each other. You see what I'm saying? And that just shows me that when the female becomes more masculine, the male has to become more feminine. God damn. And when the male, otherwise you won't get new people. Things settle in dysfunction. And the thing is, Will Smith's been with this woman all this time. That's kind of messed up. He's been through all this stuff with this woman. This chick having entanglements. Jada, she just running around with her yellow hair. She got a little red table talk. It's almost like he's nothing. And that's kind of how a lot of men feel sometimes. And I have sympathy for the brothers. Because sometimes, especially in a world like this, which encourages women to kind of just disregard men. He's tough, he can take it. A man is tough. He should be. He should have a strength. But, for his woman, the one that he opens his heart up to, it should be easy for the woman to access that male's sensitive side, that man's sensitive side, no matter how rough and tough he is. He can be a bodybuilder, he can be the most dangerous martial artist around, he can be the most dangerous soldier around. Okay? We have that side of ourselves. And the thing is, when, you done opened your heart up to this woman and, you with her, you're going to be with her no matter what, entanglements, that's not really a good look. It's not good. It's not a good. So that just leads me to just kind of think about all of the advice, the relationship advice that, Will and Jada have given over the years, how they raise their children. There's some good to it because it looks like they're relatively close to the children, but they did not they made themselves too equal to the children, whereas the children are, they're not children to them. And the thing is, that throws everything else off balance because it looks like right now Will Smith is acting more childish. Yeah, man. He's dressing up like in skirts and stuff. He's doing all these cartoon type things. Usually he be giving some real good advice. Spend some real good knowledge, teaching, training, telling everybody some of the wisdom that he learned from, through his through his life. He's at that age, he can really be spitting some of the smartest stuff. But he running around in dresses. Damn, bro, that's kind of messed up. But the thing is, I pray for the brother because I don't. And that's another. This leads me to this other issue. We had this situation where black folks, we are so hurt. We so hurt, and we as a group, the majority of us, we are much harder on each other. We are much harder on people who travel similar paths to us. We are so much harder on each other than any other group of people is on themselves, on each other. We just have almost zero freaking empathy. DJ Envy, he's sitting up here empathizing with the police in Ohio. Yeah, empathizing with the police in Ohio, man, who killed the girl Makai Bryant. I mean, my thing is like this, and it's not just that situation, but it's so many situations. It's like we're the first ones. Oh, we got to hold ourselves accountable, but we got to it's so easy to hold black folks accountable. We all in the jails, bruh. We all in the jails. If you talking about holding somebody accountable, oh yeah, you're gonna hold that black man accountable. You're gonna hold that black woman accountable. Easy. It's a badge of honor to be seen. Putting a whip to your own kind. It's a badge of honor. And it's not gonna free us, y'all. You gotta have your mind set on how do we elevate this generation to more freedom, more justice, more equality, more money, good homes, friendship, all walks of life. We want friendship with each other. And the thing is, you want to love each other. You want to love yourself, because if you are being a brother to or a sister to your brothers and sisters, and keep in mind, we do share a lot of each other. That's the reason why we look alike. We have similar traits. And they say all black folks in America not monolithic. Of course we're not monolithic, but we've been sharing genetics enough to where we look like each other and we recognize each other, because we recognize each other in our families. We've been crisscrossing this country, mixing genes, and not just this country, but this planet for millions of years. So that's why we starting to begin to have a unique look, and so that leads me to say this here: what it's going to take for us to start having that empathy for each other, to where we will do for each other. Well, we don't have to be told. It's just like having that love for your other family member. We have to start learning how to solve problems. And it's very hard. We've seen people criticize Minister Farrakhan for showing empathy to R. Kelly. Now, yes, R. Kelly is, according to all reports, he's a disgusting, he engaged in a disgusting behavior, pedophilia. But guess what? It's not an excuse. There's no real but. He does need punishment, and he should get punishment. But if all of our stuff was to be exposed, right? Some of us either engage, if we're not at that level, we doing something bad. We're doing something bad. And so you can look at R. Kelly and say, well, at least I'm not doing what he doing. That nigga nasty. He needs to be killed. See how quick we was kill people. As if we had we just kill people. But then we say black on black crime. Why do you think everybody's getting killed? Our situation is so messed up right now. And the thing is, I don't care how much money you as an individual person has, how much high value you feel that you have, you know, you're not going to ever achieve a level of equality with other people groups on the planet unless you engage in that team sport, that team group operation, unity and group operation. You're going to have to engage and develop yourself, number one, meaning you have to develop and resolve some of your old demons, work on them. And then at the same time, those who you can help, if you don't got the patience to help them, don't worry about them. But those who you can help, set up something to try to help them. Do something to develop folks. Do something to help your fellow brother, your fellow sister. This is so important. We got to start showing each other love, goodness, kindness. Try to understand the black person. Try to understand our situation. We're so quick to empathize with the police. We quick to empathize with the white folks, the Asian people, the LGBT people, which they are black. Many of them are black too. But the point is, we're empathizing with everyone else, but we're so hard on black people because it's really actually very safe. And we have this stuff ingrained in us that we got to be twice as good, twice as fast, twice as smart to get half as much. That's crazy. We've been losing. That's a loser deal. We got to start doing for ourselves, developing our people, and then having love for our people. If people, even some of us, I know we hate it if you can't. Now, I'm not saying put yourself in danger, put your family in danger, bring around no pedophiles and all that kind of stuff into your house. I'm not saying that. And I'm not saying that these people don't need severe punishment. This is not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, if these people are going to be walking around here, and currently we don't have the authority nor the power to dismiss them from the planet. We don't have that authority. We don't have that power. So I think the best solution is if people are, we should support institutions or support groups of people who are able to redeem folks, to try to get some of these people some help before they reoffend. And like I said, this is your only solution. And if you're not solution oriented, you can't even think like this. You want to kill. You want to beat. You want to destroy. Jailing, United States jails the most people on the planet. And look at the crime rate. It's not working. The punitive European mindset to just kill and destroy folks. No, we gotta let's try to figure something else out so that we can develop the type of love and the type of trust with each other, to where we can start doing more for each other. So we'll have that kind of heart. So that's kind of my thoughts. I was thinking about the menthol cigarettes too. Joe Biden. I think these police, because weed is legal in a lot of places. Weed. A lot of this police revenue is slave labor. Just like in California, they like to get people to fight the fires for them, to clean up their prisons, to clean up the office buildings for free. These are prisoners, non-violent people. But, they picked you up for some weed, they pick you up. So now the police can approach you because menthol flavor in cigarettes is illegal. It will be illegal. It will be banned. If you have a contraband substance, that's a crime. Cigarette. Who mostly smokes the menthol cigarettes? Don't take this lightly. This is a direct attack against black and even some of the Latino or the brown, the indigenous type Latino, because there's white and there's indigenous so-called Latin people as well. So they got a duality thing going. But the point is, that's a direct attack against our folks who smoke. Of course, we encourage people not to smoke, but we don't want the enemy sitting up here attacking us like that. That's crazy. And they want to do that because they need revenue. This whole country operates off of slave labor. It's all slavery. They don't know how to run an economy without slavery. They can't. They can change the name of it: prisoner from slavery, worker from enslavement. But they need to tie you on low wages. And you sit up here unionizing, getting too high of a wages. They got to go overseas or try to bring in a new population who will take slave wages. So, those are my thoughts, guys. Click the thumbs up, share the message, comment below, tell me what you think. Let me know what's up. I think and tune in because I'm gonna start having panel discussions. I'll try my hand at the panel discussion thing. Anyway, all right, peace, guys.
The world has made us into what we are. Allah and His Messiah want to cleanse us of what the world has done to us. We have to repent of the evil that we have done and are doing. And we have to clean ourselves up from the filth of this world's life. If you choose to clean yourself up because you want God's kingdom, then those who persist in the dirt that you and I are leaving behind, there's a separation between us and them. If you're selling drugs and you want to clean up, then those who want to continue in that profession, you have to separate from them. You cannot have friendship with the world and have friendship with God. I know I have spent a long time. No. I spent a long time. You're tired. You've been here a long time. How tired do you think I am? Wait a minute. I've been doing this for 55 years. You won't have me around to listen to. So every minute that you can get with me, you cherish that moment, because the Bible teaches you of a famine. Not so much a famine of bread, but a famine for the hearing of the Word of God. If these words trouble you, look into your heart. If my going to my Father, not in death, but to get the next lesson for us, if that troubles you, then you really don't believe. And there'll be a separation between me and you. That day won't come, except there'll be a falling away first. Not only a falling away from Satan, but a falling away from the man who speaks the truth. And some of you will join those who say, crucify him. Some of you will be happy that the enemy wants me out of the way. But your joy will only be short-lived. May Allah bless you. May Allah open your hearts to hear the truth. I don't need to come back next Sunday. The time and what must be done has been completed. Now I leave you to Allah. Thank you for listening. May Allah bless you as I greet you in peace. Assalamu alaikum.